Friends. So I've been talking to people lately about blogging and just asking questions and trying to get to know y'all better and wondering why don't you want to blog? Why do you hate blogging? Why don't you blog very often? And so one of the things that I've heard the most is that you just really struggle to stay consistent blogging. You've started blogging and then you stop, or you blog for a little bit and you just get frustrated and you give up, or you don't know what to blog about, or it's just you hate it. Heard that a lot. And so today I just want to offer you 10 tips to stay consistent blogging to boost your SEO. Because really, 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 and truly, when you blog correctly, the way that I teach, it is really, really good for your search engine optimization. And to be honest, there are some people that I know, some clients that I've worked with that have had terrible blogging practices, like just put the transcript of their podcast up and called it a blog. And even that consistent refresh of content on their website, even that was actually still doing something for their SEO. So listen in, take some notes, know that this is not going to be super, super overwhelming because I'm trying to help you stay consistent with blogging to boost your SEO. So know that you're not going to feel like you're getting beat up in this episode, but I'm going to give you some really actionable tips and some mindset shifts to stay consistent with your blog and boost your SEO and start getting that content wheel moving in the right direction to get your people finding your website and your offers. Hey there, fellow entrepreneur. Welcome to Simple SEO and Marketing with me, Faith Hannon. Do you want to grow your business with organic marketing and finally feel like you can understand SEO? Are you scouring the internet for how to get more website traffic, SEO for dummies, and how to market on Pinterest? Have you tried to grow your business with SEO and blogging only to get frustrated and quit because it's overwhelming and too time consuming? Been there. Hey, I'm Faith Hannon, Jesus lover, copywriter, blogger, wife, wrangler of tiny humans, and barrel racer. And let me tell you, I didn't have time to waste sorting through SEO and keyword strategies that either didn't work or were so over my head I couldn't understand them. I honestly thought that SEO and blogging only worked for people with a PhD in tech jargon and a whole team of employees, until I learned these secrets. Good SEO strategies don't have to be complicated, and creating and marketing great content doesn't have to take more than a couple hours a week total. So pop in those earbuds, slam some coffee, and let's grow your business with simple organic marketing and a healthy dose of biblical encouragement along the way. The first thing that I need you to realize to start getting consistent blogging to improve your SEO is this. I need you to understand that blogging actually really matters for your SEO. I'm just going to read you some statistics and some stuff that I have on one of my older blogs called 6 Reasons Why Your Business Needs a Blog. It's a good one, but I'm just going to read these statistics to you. Okay, and these are from HubSpot, Demand Metric, and Life Marketing. So between the three of those, you can find all that. And if you just want to read this, you can go to that blog. I'll link it in the show notes, but here's some stats for you. Businesses that publish regular content receive 8 times more traffic than those who don't. Blogging helps reduce overall marketing spend by more than 60%, y'all. Blogging helps in achieving 3 times more leads, according to Life Marketing. HubSpot has found that companies that have a blog on their website earn up to 97% more inbound links. What that basically means, y'all, is that if you have a blog that's providing high value information for people, like stuff that's actually helping them, then they're more likely to copy that link, the URL, and post it on their Facebook page or their website or whatever. So you're getting what's called organic marketing. You're getting people to your blog, finding out about your business for free / whatever you spend on blogging for your business. But you're not having to pay for ads for this stuff because you're providing high value content that's helping people and they're just sharing it naturally. Here's some more stats. 80% of internet users interact with both social media sites and blogs. 59% of marketers find blogging valuable. Blogs can result in a 434% increase in indexed pages and a 97% increase in indexed links. So that is just saying that you're going to have more pages on your website that Google can say, hey, this is valuable information, Jane, you should click it. Or, hey, this is valuable information, Bob. There's more pages to put in front of people as they're searching for things, okay? Now, this also, my list of statistics for you. Companies with blogs produce an average of 67% more leads monthly than companies that don't blog. Hello, who doesn't want 67% more leads? Businesses that blog get 55% more website visitors than businesses who don't. Y'all, this is good. This is good. And my last one, marketers who prioritize blogging received 13 times more return on their investment than companies that did not blog. Okay? So please know, blogging for search engine optimization actually matters. Now, I'm going to get into some other reasons why I know you're having a hard time staying consistent with your blog later, but know that when you blog for the purpose of answering questions that people are typing into Google, it matters, y'all. It helps people get to your website. It helps boost your leads. It helps grow your business, okay? Hey friend, real quick. I know you're trying to grow this online business, but it feels like it's not really going anywhere. Did you know that we could fix the back end of your business so that you could have some great SEO? Did you know that we could really nail down your keywords and make a few simple changes to your website and keyword strategy, and that you could actually grow faster with less time spent on content creation? Did you know that was an option for you? If that's you, head on over to faithhannon.com/coaching or click the link in the show notes right now. In just 1 hour of your time, we'll nail down the exact right keywords for you and get you a keyword strategy so that you know you're doing the right thing to improve your SEO and make your website start doing its job. Book your zero obligation discovery call right now, and we'll sit down over coffee and just chat about growing your online business. Spots are limited, and I cannot wait to help you finally get the breakthrough you've been waiting for with simple SEO and marketing. So, tip number 2 on staying consistent with blogging to boost your SEO is this. Don't overcomplicate it. You don't have to solve all the world's problems in just one post. You know, I heard this quote from a gal named Jess Connolly, she's an author, and I think she has a blog. She does business coaching. I don't know, she does a lot of stuff, and she and her husband pastor a church as well. And she said this. She said, you don't have to get your people around all 4 bases every sermon. And that's something that her husband told her, because she would try to get her people in her sermon. She would try to get them all the way through all the points. And what he told her and what she's learned is you don't have to get them around every single base with every sermon or every piece of content. You just have to get them a little bit further than where they were. You know, if you're learning about something, you just have to learn one little bit. You don't have to understand the whole cotton picking thing in one sitting. You just have to learn at least a little bit more, be able to retain it and to put action to it. You don't have to hit a home run and run all 4 bases at once. So when you're creating content for your blog or your podcast or your YouTube video, realize you don't have to teach your people all the things all at once. So don't overcomplicate it. And I want to encourage you that as you get the hang of it, writing a blog and posting a blog and publishing a blog doesn't really take all that long. When I first started blogging 5 years ago, it literally took me 4 hours. 4 hours to write a blog and publish it. Now I can write, publish, and create all of the promotional content for a blog in an hour and a half max. I mean, and that's typing to published. it gets easier the more you do it, okay? And I can teach y'all how to do that and how to do it efficiently, okay? Actually, go ahead and grab my content repurposing sheet that's linked in the show notes, because within that, there is a link to my content creation template. Because when you sit down to write with purpose, you just want to know, like, okay, what questions am I answering? Like, what do I need to do? There's a little spot on there, like put the keywords that you're going for. Like, just having a template to follow helps make the process a lot easier. Okay. Now, the number 3 tip I have for you today is just make blogging part of your overall content strategy. I had somebody ask me the other day, they're like, how do people get rich blogging? Oh my gosh. And I was like, well, actually, they don't really. Blogging should be part of your overall content strategy, but unless you have a product to sell yourself, or you already have a huge blog with a huge following and you're willing to do a crap ton of affiliate marketing on your blog, you're probably not going to make a lot of money with just your blog. Now, I've had a blog for years. I blog for clients, but it's part of their overall content strategy. Like, I repurpose my podcast into a blog because podcasts are easier for you to consume, but the blog is great for my website. And it's a great, reference point for you to be able to, like, what was that? And go look it up real quick, okay? Blogging should be part of your overall content strategy, not your entire content strategy, okay? Now, my number 4 tip is this. Do your planning ahead of time and then just work the plan. Like, I will be completely transparent with y'all. I do not even know how many times I have planned stuff out and then not actually posted it. Like, social media is like the worst. Like, I'll plan something out, like even have it in my drafts and then just never post it because I'm over it. But social media is a whole nother thing. So whatever. But do your planning ahead of time and then just work the plan. Because if you'll plan stuff out, create the stuff, and then work the plan, you'll see so much more growth and help so much more people because you actually just did it. Jon Acuff, I've read several of his books. I love a lot of his stuff. He said something, and I'm going to butcher this quote, but he said it in one of his books that I've read. Something along the lines of, my unpublished work helps 0 people. Like, whatever you create, it's probably literally never going to be perfect because, there's always going to be some typo or like, ooh, I should have phrased it like this, or maybe I should have like made the picture a little bit different. Like, there's really no such thing as perfect work, okay? But if you will just publish it, imperfect or not, like, I still think it should be quality, but it doesn't have to be perfect. If you'll just publish it, like, you'll start helping people with your content about what you're good at, okay? Now, my number 5 tip is this. Have your keyword research done ahead of time so that you know what words you need to work into your blog. Now, I know for me, when I'm in content creation mode, when I have an idea, when I'm like, ooh, this would be helpful, the last thing I want to do is like get all, nerded out and go do keyword research for that thing. But I've done my keyword research ahead of time. I know what topics my audience wants to learn about. I know how they're phrasing them when they type into Google because I've already done my keyword research. So I can just pull up my little keyword spreadsheet, look that over real quick, and then create the content. Now, if you don't have a keyword spreadsheet, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go back and I want you to listen to episode 10, where I teach you all about keyword research, how to do keyword research, and how to create a keyword spreadsheet or a keyword list cheat sheet that you can just whip up or pull up out of Google Drive and have access to anywhere so that you don't have to go reinvent the wheel and redo your keyword research every single time that you sit down to create content, okay? Now, my number 6 tip is batch work, y'all. Seriously. Batching work, batch working, however you want to phrase it, it will change your content creation process for the better. Now, I have some episodes planned real soon on batch working, the different ways to batch work, how I like to batch work, like my batch working process. I have lots of content in the pipes for that for y'all because I've had lots of questions about that. But just know that doing batch work will make your content creation and your blog creation so much easier. So just a little sneak peek of how I do that. Like, I'll record several podcasts at once. And then Dream World, I would do the writing like in another work session. But just know that when you batch work, you can get your brain in that box and thinking about those things, and it's faster. It just really is faster. Okay, my number 7 tip is this. Ladies, try to work according to your cycle. Now, future episodes about this, I promise. I may even have some guest experts on to talk about this, but to put it plainly, some weeks of your cycle, ladies, sorry, dudes, some weeks of your cycle, lady, you are what I call wordier than others. Like, let's be honest, I'm a wordsmith. I think I was born talking. I don't even know. I have so many words. But some weeks I'm wordier than others. And then there's a couple of days in my cycle, like right before a certain week, that I just have no words. And I'm like, nope, no words. So I've learned that about myself. And I don't try to write blogs on those 2 days. Now, if you will work according to your cycle, you'll figure out, or even just pay attention to your cycle for a little bit, you'll figure out what weeks you have more words. You'll figure out what weeks you're better at planning. You'll figure out what weeks you're better at creating. And I promise I have more episodes coming on this to help you, with your blogging, but know that it is okay if you need to work according to your cycle. Oh my gosh, my dog in the background, y'all. Whatever. I'm not even going to worry about it. Okay, my number 8 tip is this. Hire it out. If you hate blogging and you just cannot, and you have the budget, hire that out. Because if you already have a thriving business, if blogging just is not your jam, if you're already making good money, you know that blogging is going to help your SEO, but you're creating podcasts or you're creating YouTube videos, and that's really where your genius lies. Y'all hire it out. Nobody says that you have to do all of the things for your business for it to be successful, okay? Now, if you're looking for somebody to come in and teach your team good blogging strategies, like, let me know, I'm your girl. If you're looking for good blog writers, good content writers, let me know. I can try to put you in touch with some people that I recommend. My team, my blog writing team, my team, my people that work with me, sometimes we have availability to take on new clients, but it's pretty limited. I'll be honest. Like, I will take on some clients for that. My team will, but it's not the thing that we're putting all of our time and effort into. But if you're interested and you're like, Faith, I think that you're the person to help me with this, then shoot me an email and we'll start chatting about it. Okay, the number 9 tip I have for you. Okay, I want you to write content that you would find helpful. I think part of the problem that a lot of people have with blogs is that they hate reading blogs. So they have a hard time creating content that they have never seen done in a way that they enjoy consuming. And honestly, I blame it on the cooking blogs. Honestly, all the recipe blogs that are like telling you their life story before they give you the ingredients to the peanut butter cookies. Like, y'all, I don't need to know about your dog that day. I just want to know if I have to adapt those peanut butter cookies for how much sugar we don't consume, okay? And not just to blame the cooking blogs, but there are a lot of blogs out there that are like, I feel like they're emotional vomiters online. They just dump all their emotions on their blog. It ain't my gig. It's not for me. So if you're the kind of person that you're like, I hate reading these kind of blogs, like I cannot do it, you don't have to write those kind of blogs. You don't. Write content that you would find helpful, because chances are your ideal audience is a lot like you in a lot of ways. Like, if you're just like, hit me with the main points, write those kind of blogs. If you're a touchy-feely person and you want to know all the emotions behind everything, then fine. Write those kind of blogs. Just make them keyword rich, please and thank you. And know that you don't have to write blogs like other people write blogs to be successful, okay? You do have to use keywords and you do have to use them strategically, but yeah. Okay, and the number 10 tip I have for you on how to stay consistent with blogging to boost your SEO is this. Book a coaching session or 2, and I'll help you get your keywords nailed down and your content planned out. And if you're like, Faith, 1 hour is not enough to fix my life, book more than one coaching session, okay? I'm going to take these things that I have learned and fit together over years and years and spent thousands of dollars learning and figuring out. And I'm going to teach you and cut the learning curve down by like so much and help you do this in a streamlined, sustainable way that's keyword rich and actually helping your SEO. So that's all I have for y'all today. I got to go get my babies up from their nap, and I'm going to pray for y'all real quick and turn you loose on your blogging consistently plan that now you have in your back pocket. So, Father, I thank you that you have anointed them to do the things that they are called to do. And Lord, I thank you for divine strategies from heaven, Lord, supernatural ideas on how to integrate blogging into their content plan and their online marketing plan to help them start getting organic traffic. Lord, I thank you that you just give them divinely inspired ideas and utterance. Father, that you would make their fingers or their pen or their tongue the pen of a ready writer. I think it's how Isaiah says it, Lord, but just that they would know exactly what to say to help their people, and you would help them say it in such a way that it's appealing to their person and that they can make SEO friendly. In Jesus' mighty name, until next time, y'all, have a blessed rest of your day. Thank you so much for listening in today. It means the world that you tuned in. Hopefully this episode inspired you, challenged you, and left you feeling like you really can do the thing that God has called you to do, even if you need it out first. If it did, can I ask you a couple favors? Would you please subscribe so you don't miss a thing? Share this episode with a friend that might benefit from it, and then just take 30 seconds and go leave a written review on Apple Podcasts. Not only will it bless my socks off to know that this is helping you, but it will help spread this message to more Jesus-loving entrepreneurs. Connect with me over on Instagram at Faith Hannon and find out about all the things, courses, coaching, and copywriting on my website, faithhannon.com. Until next time, God bless, and I'll talk to you soon.